All right. So, something I wanted to tell a lot of you younger guys coming up now, since a lot of the industry and world has changed a lot. So, due to the rise of social media, obviously, when I was growing up, there was VHS tapes, and if you got a part in it, that's how you got your name known. But nowadays, has to do a lot of social media, algorithms, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, you name it, whatever platform. I guess there was Vine there for a second. And a lot of these brands kind of use this as a crutch and use you as a crutch. So you have to always be conscious about the brands that you sign with or have a deal with, because a lot of these brands nowadays seem to string kids along, I guess, for free product, notoriety, reposts, followers, and a lot of them are not getting paid. So it's really conscious to be weary about the brands you represent and what they're doing for you, and then what you're doing for them. It's almost like risk versus reward. Okay, so I see a lot of these brands now, they got these mega teams, and they're not paying any of these guys. So, and you're representing them on social media with your friends, and that causes like a catalyst too. So it's like kind of like a runaway train effect, where if you're representing it, you're probably like the best one out of your little tribe, your little cell, circle, whatever you want to call it, your homie group. And then that's going to almost convince them that this brand's awesome. They have you on it, and then they're going to start rocking that product as well. So a lot of these brands aren't really stupid. They know what they're doing, and due to the rise of social media, a lot of these brands are just using these kids, I guess, to be a part of something. And like I said, they're not really getting paid. So you have to watch out who you're representing, because if they're not giving you a dime and they're making money, then at the end of the road, someone's going to feel some sort of way. So I see a lot of guys now, they're repping these brands with amidst like, with the hopes to go pro, with their dreams to go pro, make their families happy, the girlfriends, their wives, everybody, and also to live their dream, and to be where they want to be. And a lot of these brands are not turning any of these guys pro or even paying their AMs at all. Basically what it is, like a flow sponsorship for like life. So, or for the duration of how it ends, So it's almost better in the end to get a job and almost buy your product than to represent a brand that's going to use you and your body and your youth and your looks for something that they're not. Youthful, good looking, good at skateboarding, snowboarding, or surfing, again, whatever sport you're in. Because a lot of these guys are my age. They're running these brands, and like me, I wish I could be younger again. I'm 43. I wish I could be 23 again. So a lot of these team managers and people on the brands are kind of living vicariously through their riders, which is dope. Don't get me wrong. But they're using you for something they're not, which is youthful, good looking, talented, at the top of the game on a skateboard, snowboard, or surf, like the best of the best, and your energy, So just be wary about what people and brands and team managers get you into, because it's almost like throwing yourself down like a 34-step kink rail, and there's no, what's the risk versus reward, So that something like that could end your life. Or riding big mountain terrain and getting into an avalanche, trying to get a clip, So, and I love action sports. I love, well, they call them action sports, board sports, I guess is a better word, or not even sports, I love skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing, obviously. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up to look at this sled necker over there. He's just high marking the heck out of my backcountry access right now. I'm not really happy with this guy, but rock and roll, have fun. They're destroying the terrain, so when you ride on it, it's almost like you're riding across a sidewalk crack on your skateboard. It's like, and then if you don't balance it right, it could buck you. So when you get done your run out, you're going like 40 miles an hour through these snowmobile tracks. That's like compressed snow and like a train track, so it can definitely buck you. Anyway, back to the original point of this video here. Be wary of which brands you represent, young fellows and folks, ladies and gentlemen. Be wary of the brands you represent without a deal, something in writing, or a risk versus reward payday. So I don't want to see a lot of you guys get drug along and never really make your dreams of becoming pro or am or being in the spotlight or whatever your aspirations are for what you're doing. Just be weary and protect yourself. Shred, skate, everything's safe. Love you guys. I appreciate all the support in the channel. I appreciate all the love and hate. Leave a comment, talk some smack. I love talking smack too. Y'all know that. That's how it was in the 90s. Everybody talked smack on everybody. It was fun. It made you better. It shaping you up to a better person. And it also showed that you could take the heat, in the spotlight if you are. If not, then rock and roll. Peace be with you. Shred on. Be safe, y'all.